either yesterday or the day before, we decided if you do that, that's going to mess up a lift.
Correct.
It's going to make them very reluctant to
Correct.
give you a nice straight lift.
Correct. Yes. And they're much less likely to just keep answering questions for me. They're going to do kind of what Nifty was doing. Well, I'll do it if you tell me to, but otherwise I'm out. I'll do it if I have to. Right? That's kind of where Griff is, right? Okay, I know I can do this, but, right, you just don't want them to have to think about it too much. Yeah. And I have no problem getting on my dog's case if they're checking out or if they're not listening. Like Solo sometimes I'll call him and he'll go, well, just a second, let me pee over here. That's the time to put pressure on and say, I told you to listen. It's away from sheep. Which reminds me, what many of you need to practice is putting a little bit of pressure on, again, away from sheep, not involving herding. Around the house, if your dog is sitting here in your way, whatever, if you step into them and put pressure on, tell them to move, they should move, right? I want that, get out of the way, off the dog goes. I can call them back immediately, but if I step in, I can get them to move off.
So I deal with that all the time. I've got dogs that are constantly.
Go get Rico.
So yeah, so how do you
Go get
show
him.
me how to do it?
So then how do you, if you balance that with, like, you get them very respectful of the application of pressure, but then there's certain places where you might be applying pressure, like at the pen, holding the gate, and you're putting pressure on the sheep or something, but
you don't put it on the sheep.
Okay.
That's why you teach it elsewhere.
Okay.
So that if I need them to move, I can get them to move.
But then what if you're, I guess what I'm saying is then when you're doing close contact work and the dog thinks you're applying pressure, but you're not. Does that make sense?
Yes, you make it look different.
Okay.
Again, you separate it.
Okay.
Do you put a word to it?
I
Like
don't.
get or something?
Well, for me, I teach it to my puppies when they're underfoot, and I'll just keep walking and move. And so you just kind of shuffle, and they keep.
Okay.
They just learn to get out from under your feet. Rico. Rico. Good boy. Good boy. So, if move. Go. 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 Out of here. Yeah. Go. Get out of here. Go on. Go on. Attaboy. Rico. Rico. Attaboy. Come on. Right, and so then I can get them to come back. Okay. But just get out of the way. As soon as they give, you're done.
Okay.
Right?
Reward them for the gift.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
That's something to do around the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna do that with Bender too.
Yes.
Good luck.
Get a 2x4.